Patience is a virtue often celebrated but rarely practiced in a fast-pacing world that values instant gratification. The idea of patience over pursuit challenges the norms of urgency, suggesting that sometimes waiting yields better outcomes than relentless chasing. At first glance, this might seem counterintuitive. After all, aren't we taught to go after our dreams, seize opportunities, and push forward with determination? While there's truth in the value of effort, it's equally important to recognize the power of timing and the art of waiting for what's truly meant for us. When we constantly chase after things, be it success, relationships, or recognition, we often do so with a sense of urgency, driven by the fear of missing out. This mindset can lead to hasty decisions, burnout, and a feeling of dissatisfaction. Pursuing something relentlessly without giving it time to unfold naturally may lead us to achieve short-term goals, but it often robs us of the deeper satisfaction that comes from meaningful accomplishments. Patience allows us to step back, reassess, and ensure that what we're working toward aligns with our values and long-term aspirations. Waiting doesn't mean doing nothing. Patience is not passivity. It's an active form of faith and self-control. It's about using the time we're given to prepare ourselves for the opportunities that will eventually come our way. For example, instead of obsessing over finding the perfect relationship or career opportunity, we can focus on becoming the best version of ourselves. So, by developing our skills, nurturing our passions, and building a strong foundation, we create an environment where the right things can find us at the right time. Consider nature as a metaphor for patience. A seed doesn't grow into a tree overnight. It requires time, nurturing, and the right conditions to flourish. Similarly, in our lives, rushing through processes can lead to incomplete or unsatisfying results. Whether it's rushing into a decision without proper reflection or forcing something that doesn't feel natural, the consequences of impatience can be far-reaching. Allowing things to unfold at their natural pace not only enhances the outcome, but also brings a sense of peace and fulfillment. And so it's really about that peace and fulfillment that we can practice. Patience teaches us to trust ourselves and the journey we're on. It reminds us that life doesn't always move in a straight line or at the pace we desire. There are seasons of growth, periods of waiting, and times when the best course of action is to do nothing but believe in the process. This trust in life's rhythm is not always easy, especially when we're faced with uncertainties or watching others achieve what we desire. However, it's in these moments that patience becomes a powerful ally, reminding us that what's truly meant for us will never pass us by. Life. Life isn't supposed to be painless and easy. Moreover, patience fosters resilience. It helps us navigate setbacks and delays with grace, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. When we're not fixated on chasing outcomes, we can embrace challenges as part of the journey rather than as roadblocks. This shift in perspective allows us to focus on what truly matters, our progress, well-being, and the lessons we learn along the way. In a culture that celebrates speed and instant results, practicing patience can feel like swimming against the tide. Yet, it is this very quality that allows us to achieve deeper satisfaction and lasting success. Patience teaches us to value the process, trust the timing, and focus on personal growth. By choosing patience over pursuit, we don't just wait for things to come to us. We prepare ourselves to receive them when they do. In the end, it's not about how quickly we reach our destination, but about the journey and the person we become along the way. And so, self-growth is one of the most transformative journeys we can embark upon in life. It is the process of nurturing and developing oneself emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually to become the best version of who we are meant to be. This focus on self-growth is not about selfishness or isolation. Rather, it is about understanding that personal development empowers us to contribute more meaningfully to the world around us. When we prioritize our growth, we open doors to endless possibilities, greater fulfillment, and deeper connections. To begin with, self-growth is a deeply personal journey that starts with self-awareness. Understanding who we are, what we value, and where we want to go forms the foundation of growth. This awareness allows us to identify areas where we excel and those that need improvement. By acknowledging our strengths, we can build on them. And by confronting our weaknesses, we can work to overcome them. This process requires honesty and introspection, but it is a critical step toward genuine transformation. One of the most empowering aspects of focusing on self-growth is the realization that we have the ability to shape our future. While external circumstances may influence our lives, our responses to those circumstances are entirely within our control. By cultivating a growth mindset, we learn to see challenges as opportunities for learning rather than as obstacles. This perspective not only builds resilience, but also fosters a sense of empowerment, enabling us to take charge of our own lives. Self-growth is also about continuous learning and adaptation. The world is constantly changing, and those who embrace lifelong learning are better equipped to navigate its complexities. Whether it's acquiring new skills, exploring different perspectives, or gaining knowledge in various fields, the pursuit of learning enriches our minds and broadens our horizons. This adaptability ensures that we remain relevant and capable in an ever-evolving world. Another vital aspect of self-growth is emotional intelligence. Developing the ability to understand and manage our emotions, as well as empathize with others, is crucial for building healthy relationships and maintaining inner peace. Emotional intelligence allows us to navigate interpersonal dynamics with grace and compassion, fostering stronger connections and reducing conflicts. It also helps us handle stress and setbacks with greater resilience, ensuring that we remain centered and focused on our goals. Physical well-being is an often overlooked aspect of self-growth. Taking care of our bodies through regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient rest is essential for overall growth. A healthy body supports a healthy mind, and together they create the energy and focus needed to pursue personal and professional aspirations. Prioritizing physical health is not merely about aesthetics. It is about cultivating the stamina and vitality required to achieve our potential. Spiritual growth, too, plays a significant role in the journey of self-development. Whether through meditation, prayer, or introspective practices, connecting with our inner selves allows us to find purpose and meaning in life. This deeper connection helps us stay grounded, even amidst chaos, and provides clarity about what truly matters. Spiritual growth fosters gratitude, humility, and a sense of interconnectedness with the world, enriching our lives in profound ways. As we grow, we also inspire those around us. Personal growth is contagious. When others see us striving to improve and evolve, they are often motivated to do the same. This ripple effect not only benefits individuals, but also creates a more positive and supportive environment in families, communities, and workplaces. By focusing on our growth, we contribute to the collective well-being of society. Ultimately, focusing on self-growth is an act of self-love and respect. It is a declaration that we are worthy of investment, time, and effort. It is not a destination, but a lifelong journey, filled with learning, challenges, and triumphs. By committing to this journey, we not only enhance our own lives, but also create a legacy of resilience, inspiration, and positive change for those who come after us. Trusting life's timing is one of the most profound practices we can cultivate in our lives. It's about surrendering to the natural flow of events and accepting that everything has its season. In a world that often encourages quick fixes, immediate results, and fast-pacing living, trusting the timing of life can feel like a radical act. Yet it is in this act of trust that we find peace, clarity, and fulfillment. Life doesn't always unfold according to our plans or on our preferred timeline, but it is precisely this unpredictability that often leads us to the most rewarding experiences. The concept of timing is deeply embedded in nature. We observe the seasons change, the cycles of the moon, and the growth of plants as they mature at their own pace. Just as a tree cannot rush its growth or a flower cannot bloom before its time, we too must respect the natural rhythms of our lives. There are moments when we are called to work hard and push forward, but there are also times when we must pause and reflect, allowing life to unfold at its own pace. Trusting life's timing means accepting that not everything will happen when we want it to, but that it will happen when the time is right. One of the greatest challenges we face in trusting life's timing is the fear of uncertainty. We live in a society that places high value on control, and it can be disorienting to step back and allow life to take its course. But in reality, life's timing is often wiser than our own. There are times when what we desire may not yet be the right fit, or we might not yet be ready for the challenges or responsibilities that come with it. When we trust the process, we allow space for growth and preparation. What seems like a delay or a setback can often be a period of healing, learning, or strengthening. Again, so this mentality of I failed is trusting life's timing also means learning to be patient with ourselves. We may have goals, dreams, and aspirations, but achieving them often requires more than just effort and desire. It requires a series of experiences, lessons, and personal growth that cannot be rushed. Sometimes we may feel as though we're falling behind or that others are achieving their goals faster. However, comparison is one of the quickest ways to lose trust in life's timing. Each person's journey is unique, and just because someone else's path seems to be moving faster doesn't mean yours is any less valuable or meaningful. By trusting our own timeline, we honor our individual process and stop measuring ourselves against others. Another aspect of trusting life's timing is the understanding that life is full of surprises, many of which we cannot foresee or control. We may not always get what we want when we expect it, but sometimes life offers us something even better, something that we could never have anticipated. There is a deep beauty in the unknown, in letting go of the need for certainty and embracing the mystery of what lies ahead. Trusting life's timing means allowing ourselves to be open to the unexpected, to welcome the moments that might not fit neatly into our plans, but that ultimately bring us the growth or opportunities we need. And so, patience is key when we trust life's timing. It doesn't mean doing nothing, but rather taking inspired action when it feels right without forcing outcomes. When we move with the flow of life rather than against it, we experience less resistance and more ease. Trusting life's timing involves faith in ourselves and in the universe, understanding that things unfold as they are meant to. We don't always have control over external events, but we can control our responses to them. By cultivating patience and acceptance, we create space for life to unfold naturally, without the pressure of rushing or forcing outcomes. In essence, trusting life's timing is an act of surrender. It's the recognition that we are not always in control, and that's okay. Life has its own rhythm, and when we trust in that rhythm, we allow ourselves to experience greater peace, purpose, and fulfillment. By trusting life's timing, we align ourselves with the natural flow of events, creating harmony between our desires and reality. In doing so, we discover that life has a way of unfolding perfectly, even when it doesn't meet our expectations. We only need to trust the timing and let it guide us. In our fast-paced world, the urge to control outcomes is pervasive. We often feel compelled to steer events, relationships, and circumstances to align with our desires. However, attempting to force outcomes can lead to unintended consequences, including stress, dissatisfaction, and missed opportunities. Embracing the natural flow of life rather than exerting force can lead to more authentic and fulfilling experiences. When we try to control every aspect of our lives, we place immense pressure on ourselves. This constant striving can result in mental and physical exhaustion. The body and mind are not designed to operate under perpetual stress. According to The Savage Leader, attempting to control everything can lead to a constant state of fight or flight, causing unnecessary tension and fatigue. And moreover, forcing outcomes often stems from a fear of failure or the unknown. This fear can cloud our judgment, leading us to make decisions that aren't in our best interest. As noted by S.R. Crawford, the fear of things going wrong can drive us to force situations, but this approach is rooted in a lack of trust in the natural course of events. Additionally, when we attempt to control outcomes, we may overlook the lessons that come from allowing things to unfold naturally. Life has a way of presenting us with experiences that, while not always what we expect, are often what we need for personal growth. By resisting the urge to force outcomes, we open ourselves to new possibilities and perspectives that we might otherwise miss. It's also important to recognize that not everything is within our control. External factors, other people's actions, and unforeseen events can influence outcomes. Accepting this reality can be liberating. It allows us to focus on what we can control, our reactions, attitudes, and efforts, while letting go of the need to dictate every result. Furthermore, forcing outcomes can strain relationships. People can sense when they are being manipulated or when expectations are unrealistic. This can lead to misunderstandings, resentment, and a breakdown in trust. Allowing relationships to develop organically fosters genuine connections based on mutual respect and understanding. In contrast, embracing the natural flow of life encourages patience and resilience. It teaches us to trust that things will unfold as they are meant to, even if the timing isn't what we anticipated. This trust can lead to a deeper sense of peace and contentment as we learn to navigate life's challenges with grace and acceptance. In conclusion, while it's natural to desire control over our lives, attempting to force outcomes often leads to more harm than good. By allowing life to unfold naturally, we can reduce stress, make more authentic decisions, and cultivate deeper, more meaningful relationships. Trusting in the process and embracing the unknown can lead to a more fulfilling and balanced life. Patience, often viewed as the ability to wait without frustration or anxiety, is much more than just passively enduring time. It is, in fact, an active form of faith, one that requires strength, trust, and a profound belief in the process of life. The concept of patience as an act of faith highlights the importance of staying committed, hopeful, and resilient during periods of uncertainty or waiting. It is not about sitting back idly, but about maintaining a positive attitude, taking thoughtful actions, and trusting that things will unfold as they should. In life, we often find ourselves in situations where the outcome is uncertain. Whether we are waiting for a career opportunity, personal growth, or the resolution of a challenging circumstance, patience is necessary. However, it's easy to become discouraged when results don't come as quickly as we'd like. This is where patience as active faith comes into play. Rather than simply waiting in frustration or doubt, it involves a mindset of trust and perseverance, fully embracing the belief that things are unfolding at the right time. Active patience involves staying engaged in the process, regardless of how long it takes. Instead of passive waiting, it is about actively seeking personal growth, learning, and development during the waiting period. For instance, if someone is waiting for a job promotion, instead of just hoping for the best, they can use this time to improve their skills, broaden their knowledge, and seek new opportunities to add value. This active participation not only makes the wait more productive, but also increases the chances of achieving the desired result when the time is right. Trusting in the timing of life requires us to have faith in the unknown. We cannot always predict how our journeys will unfold, and there are moments when the uncertainty of the future can cause anxiety. Patience as active faith means believing that even when we don't see the immediate results, there is a greater plan at work. Life is not always linear, and sometimes setbacks or delays are necessary for our growth and development. What may seem like a detour or setback could actually be leading us to a better path or opportunity than we initially envisioned. By trusting the process, we allow ourselves to remain grounded and open to new possibilities that we might not have anticipated. A key element of active patience is the ability to keep moving forward even when progress feels slow. When we are working toward a goal or facing a difficult situation, the path can often feel long and arduous. This is where faith comes into play, the belief that every step, no matter how small, is bringing us closer to the outcome we desire. Active patience means continuing to put in effort even when immediate results are not visible. It's about showing up every day with dedication, knowing that persistence will eventually pay off. Furthermore, patience as active faith encourages resilience. There will inevitably be obstacles along the way, and the journey might not always go as planned. However, when we view these challenges as opportunities for growth, we can face them with strength and grace. Instead of giving up or abandoning our efforts, active patience helps us to adapt and adjust, finding new ways to move forward with optimism. This resilience nurtures our faith in ourselves and in the process of life, building the strength needed to handle future challenges. Finally, practicing patience as an act of faith fosters a sense of peace and contentment. It's easy to become frustrated or upset when we feel as though things aren't moving fast enough or going according to our plans. However, by embracing the idea that patience is a form of active faith, we learn to let go of the need for immediate gratification and surrender to the natural flow of life. This shift in mindset helps us to cultivate inner peace, knowing that the right things are unfolding at the right time. In conclusion, patience is not a passive waiting game. It is an active practice of faith that requires trust, perseverance, and dedication. By engaging fully in the process, maintaining faith in the timing of life, and continuing to take inspired action, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Patience as an active faith not only helps us reach our goals, but also enriches our journey, teaching us valuable lessons about trust, personal growth, and the beauty of life's timing. Becoming a magnet for good is an empowering and transformative concept that invites us to live in a way that attracts positivity, opportunities, and meaningful connections. It is the idea that by embodying certain qualities and cultivating a mindset focused on kindness, gratitude, and authenticity, we naturally draw good things into our lives. This magnetic pull does not come from force or manipulation, but from aligning ourselves with the energy and vibrations of what we wish to attract. It's about becoming the best version of ourselves, knowing that by doing so, we not only enhance our own lives, but also positively influence those around us. At the core of becoming a magnet for good is self-awareness. We must first understand who we are and what we stand for. When we are clear about our values, passions, and purpose, we radiate authenticity. Authenticity is magnetic because it allows us to connect with others on a deeper level. People are naturally drawn to those who are genuine, as they feel safe and understood in their presence. By embracing our true selves and letting go of the need to impress or conform, we create a space where positive energy can flow freely. Alongside authenticity is the power of kindness. When we approach the world with kindness, whether through simple acts of generosity, a listening ear, or a kind word, we begin to attract similar energy in return. Kindness creates a ripple effect, touching the lives of others in ways we may not always see or understand. When we offer kindness without expecting anything in return, we open ourselves to receiving kindness from unexpected sources. In this way, kindness acts as a magnet, drawing positive experiences, people, and opportunities into our lives. Gratitude is another key aspect of becoming a magnet for good. By focusing on what we are grateful for rather than what we lack, we shift our mindset from scarcity to abundance. Gratitude has a powerful energy that attracts more of what we appreciate. When we acknowledge and celebrate the good in our lives, we send out vibrations of positivity and appreciation, which in turn invites more blessings and opportunities. Gratitude is a powerful tool that helps us stay grounded in the present moment, fostering contentment and joy, which naturally attract more positive experiences. Another essential quality that helps us become a magnet for good is optimism. Life is full of challenges, and it's easy to become disheartened when things don't go as planned. However, maintaining an optimistic outlook allows us to see opportunities in every situation. Optimism is contagious. When we remain hopeful and focused on solutions, we inspire those around us to do the same. By believing in the possibility of good things happening, we invite more good into our lives. Our perception of the possibility of good things happening, we invite more good into our lives. Optimism helps us stay open to the endless possibilities that life offers, making us receptive to new opportunities and positive encounters. Living with integrity is also a crucial element of becoming a magnet for good. When we act in alignment with our values and principles, we build trust and respect with others. Integrity means doing what is right, even when no one is watching, and staying true to our word and commitments. People are naturally drawn to individuals who are trustworthy and reliable. By living with integrity, we create a solid foundation of respect and admiration, attracting positive relationships and opportunities that reflect our values. Being a magnet for good also involves the practice of letting go of negativity. Negative thoughts, resentment, and anger act as barriers that block the flow of positive energy into our lives. When we hold on to grudges or harbor negative emotions, we create an energy that repels the very things we want to attract. By forgiving others, releasing past hurts, and focusing on the present moment, we clear space for good things to enter our lives. Letting go of negativity allows us to align with the energy of abundance, love, and positivity, creating a magnetic force that draws similar energy toward us. Finally, it's important to remember that becoming a magnet for good doesn't mean we will never face challenges or difficulties. Life is a series of ups and downs, and even those who embody positive energy experience hardships. However, by cultivating the qualities of authenticity, kindness, gratitude, optimism, integrity, and letting go of negativity, we strengthen our resilience. These qualities help us navigate life's challenges with grace and a sense of purpose, ensuring that even in difficult times, we continue to attract good into our lives. In conclusion, becoming a magnet for good is a conscious choice to live with intention, positivity, and authenticity. By embodying kindness, gratitude, optimism, and integrity, we create an environment where positive experiences and people are drawn to us. It's not about forcing outcomes or trying to manipulate situations, but about aligning ourselves with the energy we wish to attract. By doing so, we transform not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us, creating a ripple effect of goodness that spreads far beyond our immediate circle.